Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Manal, aka Chinutay, and today I figured we would talk about smelling nice and my favorite perfumes. Now, if you're new to my page, make sure you join the family, hit the subscribe button for regular lifestyle, beauty, and home, lifestyle, and beauty content. Today I thought I would discuss my top favorite fragrances. I love smelling good. I'm always asked what I'm wearing when I go somewhere, so I thought I would mention my top favorite fragrances. Now, I haven't tried every fragrance in the world, but I've tried quite a few, and I think I have pretty good taste when it comes to smelling good. I mean, it depends on who you ask. If you ask Mona Katan, my collection is absolutely... By the way, I just want to say I had a live event with her fragrance line, Kayali, and she showed us a tour of her fragrance room. I have never seen that much fragrance in my entire life, not in Sephora, nowhere. It is, think of like the biggest, or the world's biggest walk-in closet, but instead of clothes and shoes, it's perfume. I think she's trying to beat a world record of 5,000 fragrances. Crazy, incredible collection. But yeah, I don't have that much, obviously. I have this much fragrances, and I actually put it on a spray painted Lazy Susan, and you could literally just spin, 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 and pick your fragrance of the day. Now, my collection is kind of outgrowing this Lazy Susan, so I might need to make another one. I basically bought one of those plastic ones, spray painted it with matte black. Surprise, surprise. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with spray painting things, and it's been really cute. I've been asked a lot of questions on where I got it from, so I pretty much made it, and I will maybe do a vlog of making another one because I'm starting to outgrow my perfume tray. Now, a fragrance is difficult because I can't really show you what a fragrance smells like. I have to sort of describe it, and I'm not the greatest at describing things. I'm really selling myself here, Manal. But I'm sure you'll probably get the gist of what I'm talking about. I'll create scenarios for you to sort of understand what fragrance is, what scenario it kind of pulls me in, and I'll tell you the top notes and the bottom notes. Yeah, sorry, the light's gonna go in and out. The sun is literally, there's heavy clouds, and when the sun goes in and out. So the first fragrance I want to talk to you guys about is a fragrance that I always get stopped and asked what I'm wearing, like all the time. It's a unique scent. The way it's made is like the way they've infused these fragrances together, these notes together to make this one smell is a work of art. It's floral mixed in with citrus. It's just absolutely the perfect amount of citrus, the perfect amount of floral put together. I love this fragrance so much. I'm gonna read the description. Goo and AGRUMES. Girl, I have to learn how to pronounce this. Fig and Agrume. This is the MAISON Lancome Fig and Agrume. Fig and Agrume. I've never had to say it out loud. It smells so good. Okay, I don't even know how to explain the scent. How do I explain the scent? A bright assemblage of evoking the fragrance of the Mediterranean orchid. An exhilarating freshness of the sun-kissed green fig is bejeweled by the sparkling citrus notes and a sunny jasmine accent. Literally hit the spot on how it smells. It's not like a generically incredible, everyone will love type of scent. It's one of those scents that if you love it, you love it. It has jasmine absolute and it has citrus sorbet. So it's like a floral mixed in with a hint of citrus, a little bit of fig. And it just smells, it smells so good. It smells so feminine. Oh yeah, definitely this. Okay, I'm now reading the description of this next scent, and I obviously have a pattern because literally I'm reading the heart notes, the top notes, and the base notes, and there's a lot of similarities in my top favorite fragrances. I guess I have a particular interest of fragrance that I love, and I like really. It's the Yves Saint Laurent Libra de Perfume, and I also have, I don't know where the cap is, my son likes to play with the caps, but I also have the intense version of the same fragrance. And when I say this fragrance is so lovable, like there's no way you don't like this smell. It smells like floral meets with a hint of citrus, which is what I like, and a dash of vanilla. Like, it's just such a beautiful feminine fragrance. So the top notes are tangerine, neroli, and lavender, which is really strange because I don't like the smell of lavender, but in this I love it. Okay. The heart notes are jasmine, sambac, and orange blossom, and the base notes are white musk and vanilla extract. So definitely you smell all of these in there, and it makes this like beautiful recipe that's just so feminine, so beautiful, so floral, but yet hint of sweetness and a hint of citrus. Like, it's so good. And I do like my oudi scents, but these are definitely like the floral pretty ones that I'm absolutely obsessed with. When I smell this, I just picture, I've never been to Greece, but I just picture Greece, you know, when like you see like the houses on the hills, the white houses, and that beautiful city, that very hilly city. I've never been there, but this is what that embodies in the summertime, in a sundress, big sunglasses, in a convertible, having the time of your life, living your best life. That's literally what I think of when I smell this. Next! Okay, I'm missing most of my lids because my son likes to just hijack them and never return them. I found the lid! I found the lid. Sorry, Adam. He brought it back. This next fragrance is sort of along the lines of the first two fragrances that I mentioned. It's florally, it has a hint of citrus, it has a hint of spice, just a slight hint, but it's not heavy, it's not like super strong. It's beautiful day wear, you can wear it for brunch or going out with the girls. I love this fragrance. It's very feminine as well, just like the other two that I mentioned. It is the Voce Viva by Valentino. The lid is missing for this as well, but it has a really beautiful lid, and the packaging is stunning. But it smells. I'm not gonna spray myself because I stupidly sprayed the MAISON Lancome Fig fragrance first out of excitement, not even realizing that, hey, I need to spray other fragrances. So don't spray it all over yourself. Yeah, there's a hint of spice in this fragrance. It's still florally, very florally based with a hint of citrus. So the top notes are Italian bergamot, mandarin essence. The heart notes are orange blossom absolute, gardenia accord, and the base notes are crystal moss accord, vanilla, and tonka bean. Okay, so now going into the more of the sweet fragrances that I absolutely love. Obviously, I'm sure you've smelled this before or heard of this. I'm just gonna wipe it down because it's iconic. It is the VIKTOR&ROLF Flower Bomb. This reminds me of my big sister Huda, that she's literally worn this for like a decade. Every time I smell this, I instantly think of her, and I love when fragrances take me to a time, take me to a place, or take me to a person. And because my sister lives in New York, I rarely get to see her, and it just brings me a bit of emotion, like good emotional experience when I smell this fragrance. It just reminds me of me reaching into her purse and stealing her lipstick or her concealer before I start my school in high school. Her purse would literally smell like Flower Bomb, like she poured an entire bottle in there. And I love this fragrance. I love it, especially in the wintertime. I think it has like this like warmth. It's like a sweet, warm hug. It's so beautiful, and it's iconic. It's one of my favorite scents, hands down. So the top notes of this is tea, bergamot, and freesia. The heart notes are sambac jasmine, cattleya orchid, and centifolia rose. The base notes are amber, cashmeran, and patchouli. I hope I pronounced all those things right. But it's like an iconic scent. Iconic. The honeysuckle and davina by Jo Malone smells incredible. This is not it, but it's a similar scent. Smells incredible. I remember when I first smelled it was at a press event for the actual fragrance launch, and it was probably till this day one of the best events I have ever been to, like press events I've ever in my entire life. Let me just explain to you the day. Literally, I got picked up in a car. I drove for 2 hours to this foreign land with helicopters that had Jo Malone on the actual helicopters. There was like 10 of them, I don't even remember, but I knew each helicopter carried about 4 girls. They took us away to this flower nursery, which is like a flower farm, where they actually grew honeysuckle, and it was just the most beautiful experience. I had the cutest outfit on. I will link it here. I think that outfit till this day is one of my favorite outfits. And I was pregnant, and I recently just found out I was pregnant right before that press trip. So I was nauseous on the helicopter ride. I was literally holding on to dear life here and like here, and it was a beautiful experience. It was probably like, what, 2 or 3 days since I found out I was pregnant, and I was just really emotionally like happy, and just, so you know when you hear good news, you just sort of feel like you take in the entire environment. So that honeysuckle takes me back to that press event, which was incredible, but also the idea of like me knowing I'm going to be a mom, and it's just such a beautiful scent. It's a beautiful floral, sweet summertime fragrance. I love it, especially springtime as well. Love that fragrance so much. So I finished the whole bottle, but I don't know if it's limited edition. But let me just find what the notes are for that. So the top notes for the Honeysuckle and Davina by Jo Malone is Davina. The heart note is honeysuckle, and the base note is moss. So it smells incredible. Super fresh, super light, also super youthful. I think that fragrance is definitely a more youthful fragrance. This fragrance reminds me of another person, and it takes me back to a time. But this is, I don't know where the lid is, I'm not surprised. This is Atelier Cologne. I love Atelier Cologne. Their perfumes are so beautiful. They smell incredible. They last such a long time. They are more on the pricier end, but you get more bang for your buck because they have the concentration and the like quality of the fragrance is amazing. So this is Atelier Cologne, and it's another sweet fragrance. It's called Vanilla INSENSÉE. I think that's how you pronounce it. This reminds me of my best friend. Oh my gosh, this is probably the best vanilla fragrance I have ever smelled in my entire life. Do you remember that Body Shop fragrance that was vanilla? My older sister Mona used to wear it almost every single day. This smells like it's rich. Amir.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry about that.
So funny. He just starts whipping his pants off. I'm about to change my poor kid.
He's good. He's good with his PJs.
Did you change him already?
Yeah, I changed him.
When? Like, he was lying there, you were changing him?
No, I changed him before I had to go change his pants.
Oh, okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's too funny. This smells like it's rich, older sister. It's so beautifully made. Fragrance notes are vanilla infusion from Madagascar, lime from Mexico, and coriander from Eastern Europe. A perfect balance of vanilla, perfect for any occasion. Makes me feel feminine yet powerful and elegant. Definitely get those vibes with this fragrance. It is beautiful. Now moving on to the more oudi scents, the more like they're still very feminine, but more of like a heavier base and a more bolder scent. Jo Malone's MYRRH and TONKA is probably one of my top 3 favorite fragrances. Oh my god, it smells incredible. It takes me to a Dubai trip that I took with my husband and my in-laws. It was super hot, but yet super beautiful at night. You felt the cold breeze and the heat. We would literally be like on the beach at 2 a.m. All my brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws, and we would just literally relax on the beach. So that's what this takes me back to. So here's the description of the fragrance. An atmosphere of addiction and carnal richness that appeals to both men and women. MYRRH and TONKA Cologne is a modern unisex scent like no other, featuring rich hand-harvested sap of the Namibian myrrh tree mingling with warm almond and lush vanilla notes of the tonka bean. It's seductive, warming in all the right ways. Elegant, warmth, sensual fragrance for sure. Love it. And I actually spray the packaging of my prayer collection with this fragrance. Not the prayer dress itself, but just the outside of the packaging. That's it, guys. I literally can think of 10 more fragrances that I'm just as obsessed with, but I wanted to keep this video short because I can go on forever. If you'd love to see a part 2, make sure you comment down below any questions you may have, and if you enjoyed this video, also make sure you thumbs up this video and subscribe to my page if you haven't already. Love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Mwah. See you next time. Bye!